Hello everyone, I'm going to go over some of the problems that we went over in class. So this particular problem is page 208, number 73. So if you want, go ahead and pause this video and grab your textbook. So here we go. So that's 2 log base 2 of x plus 3. And the directions in the book say to condense. So if you think you know how to do this, and I hope you do, go ahead and pause this video and see if you and I end up with the same answer. So the only thing here is the power rule. If there's a coefficient in the front, just get a different color highlighter here. If there's a coefficient in the front, like this one, this coefficient goes and becomes an exponent when we condense, and that exponent becomes a coefficient when we expand. So the opposite happens. So the final answer for this one is just log base 2 of x plus 3 raised to the second power. And if you're wondering, does this cancel anything out because this is 2 times log base 2? No. In order for this to cancel out this number, this x plus 3 has to be a 2. And we don't know if it's 2 or not, so this is the simplest form. Okay, let's do another one. Number 81 looks tricky in the book, but it isn't, and you know how to do this. So let's do this together. So number 81 on page 208, and let's see, it's natural log of x minus 2. These brackets are just like parentheses, but there are so many parentheses that we're just trying to distinguish between the two, and just it looks neater, that's all. Plus the natural log of x minus 2. Let's see if I can fit this all on my screen. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure I copied that right, and good. All right, again, why don't you pause and try and do this and see if you and I end up with the same answer. Okay. The first thing I want to do is let's work within the parentheses. So I'm noticing here, work from the inside out. So inside this, whoops, this is the power rule. When the bases are the same and when the logs are the same, natural log and natural log, I can condense. I'm sorry, this is the product rule. See how this is being added? The natural log of x plus 2 plus the natural log of x minus 2. Well, that's the same as, all this stays the same, the natural log of x plus 2 times x minus 2. When you condense, I should only see natural log once. I see it here, but this is separate. So we've condensed that a little bit. Now we can use the power rule. Check out this 2 here. This 2 can become an exponent. That's the power rule. So now I have the natural log of x minus the natural log of x plus 2 times x minus 2, and the whole thing is being raised to the second power. Oh, I just lost my. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of put parentheses around this whole thing. The whole thing is being raised to the second power. So it's not don't put the natural log. So this would be wrong. If you did this, raised to the second power, that would be wrong. It's the natural log of whatever's inside the natural log, that's being raised to the second power. Okay. Notice, sneaky, quotient rule. I have the natural log of something minus the natural log of something else. Yes, this is big, but still the quotient rule still applies. So, and again, when you condense, I should only see the natural log once. The natural log of x, and order matters. Whatever's first is in your numerator, whatever's second's in your denominator. X plus 2 times x minus 2 squared. And that is your final answer. Notice we have the natural log listed just once. Now, some of you are probably thinking, hey, wait a minute, this is difference between two squares. I can actually, x plus 2 times x minus 2, that's the same thing as the natural log of x over, you probably noticed this is the same thing as x squared minus 4. Either or will give you full credit. Either or of these are in simplest form and condensed. Okay, see, that wasn't that hard. All right, I hope this helps.